Now is the time to ask ourselves, is Bitcoin going to hit $15,000? So we really do want to look at this today. This is the logarithmic regression band for Bitcoin. We can see here, it very much aligns with the Bitcoin rainbow chart, old but gold, so to speak. So what's happened recently, we capitulated down to $21.3 thousand, which basically meets the previous all-time high almost of December 2017. You can see we just come above this particular level at 20k. So we've got a flip there. It doesn't look awful, but we do need to make sure that we can hold this particular level of support. So traditionally with Bitcoin, what it does in this logarithmic regression band, as you can see, the red zone is the major resistance. The current cycle we just had, we basically bounced there a few times. We were in the red zone, only very much short-lived, and that's when things are looking euphoric, a bit overbought. 2017, the same thing happened. We come into the red band, we get rejection, we trail back down. We had it over here as well. We lose the structure again into the green zone. And again in 2011, in the red zone, we lost structure into the green zone, which is effectively a buying area. So you've got these key areas right here, as you can see, guys, in the red zone right there, which effectively is very bearish. And so far, it remains truthful that every time we're in this red area, we do get that bounce back into the green zone. So we had the green here. We had the green here as well. What's interesting this time around is even though we lost the 200-week moving average, we are yet to come back down into this green logarithmic range. So it does actually suggest that there is more downside potential on the way. If we lose the 20k level, the next swing high from basically in July 2019 is around about the $13.7k level. So we could still see a bit of capitulation down to these lower levels. And if you think about it, if you think about this logarithmic regression, the way it's moving is in this band here. So for the price to come between even $10,000 and $20,000, it's still a possibility that it could occur. And we can't really rule these things out because anything can really happen with cryptocurrency. What we do know at the moment is so far the logarithmic regression band that we're looking at does remain truthful. Every time we cross over the 200-week moving average as well, usually it does present a fantastic time to effectively buy Bitcoin. But we must ask ourselves, can we still see more dumpage to the downsides? Are we going to lose this price structure here for Bitcoin, which would be extremely deleterious for the whole entire crypto markets? Well, let's still have a look, because what we're understanding on this logarithmic regression band is that it's tightening more and more. The space between the green and the red is becoming tighter ever so slightly. It's constricting more and more. The tension is coiling up. So one of these days, what we're asking ourselves is, are we effectively going to see Bitcoin just completely lose the plot and even come down below and actually fall out of this green range, maybe to even lower prices? I don't think that's going to happen personally, but I do think this lower band is something we could look out for around the $10,000 level. Of course, the longer time goes on, the higher the fair value does become for Bitcoin as well. So far, yes, we've played out just a classic crash where gone from green, red, and we're heading our way to the green zone. As you see here, we've got the red. Are we going to come into the green at around $15,000? And if we did come to $15,000, should you potentially buy? Well, I think it could be a very good level. We'd be losing a lot of structure, but would still be remaining true to the logarithmic regression band, or the Bitcoin rainbow chart, which is looking like this right now. So at the moment, according to this, we're in basically a fire sale zone. So you could basically load up on crypto today with good hopes and chances that you will be in profit in the next crypto bull run, which will probably be following the next Bitcoin halving in 2024 or something like that. So guys, yeah, it is an interesting one, and this fear does present opportunity. If you're up the top here, you wouldn't really want to be accumulating at $70,000, but when you're back in this green band, it does present a very nice level to effectively start a long-term investment portfolio. So that's what I'm looking out for at the moment. We're not quite at the green band. I want to wait for that green band. It could take a while. We could still get a bounce here for Bitcoin, and then we're going to trade sideways for a little bit. And by then, it's going to be November 2022 until we actually see the green band. And by then, the green band is already higher in value at around $20,000 anyway. So we could still touch the green band, but just at a higher price level in the future, so to speak. I'm looking out for it. I think it could potentially happen. What else have we got here? The BLX chart, brave new coin, liquid index for Bitcoin. Something a bit different that I'm looking at on my channel, I don't see anyone else doing this, is looking at the RSI levels. You see overbought where the red is, oversold where the green is. This is the relative strength index. It shows how overbought or oversold the market currently is. And looking at it, you know, we're seeing at the green right now. So we're in the oversold territory, and every time, but from green to red, it measures usually the same amount of days. Every time we're at the green oversold position, it takes about 800 days, as you see, 800-day recovery, 800-day recovery. We're now at this green oversold level, so you'd assume 600 to 900-day recovery. Of course, we've got no crystal ball. We don't know what the exact future is going to be, but this is what makes me bullish, is because now is potentially getting down to the crypto bottom. Yes, we might see more downside, but there's going to be an area where the bottom really does set in, and from then it will just be onwards and upwards, leading into the next all-time highs, which I personally think will be between $175,000 and $225,000 coming the next cycle. So very exciting times ahead. Today does mark excellent opportunity for the market. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do hop into the Discord down below, subscribe, as I will be sticking around through the bear markets and yeah, helping you navigate through these bear markets. So $15,000 is not off the tables. As you see, this green band, the middle line, is where we've touched down a few times. That would be taking us to around about the $14,000 to $16,000 level. So stay careful, make sure you're patient, do not react on emotions and sell any positions through fear. And if you've got cash, well, cash is also king. Don't be afraid to accumulate though. It's always good to add to those positions. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and see you soon. Bye for now.